welcome to my channel. My name is Mayra Alejandra. I am feeling a bit nostalgic as of late, and I think the only way to fix it is to kind of lean into melancholy, nostalgia. I think that nostalgia that's invading my soul recently is because I've been watching a lot of Jamie French. Actually, I just discovered her. I don't know what took me so long because she is hilarious. So if you don't know who Jamie French is, she was a beauty influencer, but she then started to move into makeup and movies. And some of the videos that I've been watching of hers are the ones where she's reviewing specifically terrible 90s movies. Anyways, it got me thinking, like, what if I were to be a character in like a 90s teen movie? What would I look like? What would be like my signature look? So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna explore my makeup collection to imagine myself as a main character in a 90s teen movie. I'm going to moisturize first, as per usual. Wait a minute. Oh man, you can totally see the terrible zit I got over the weekend. How apropos. I come prepared. I'm committed to the act. One of the cool movies that I remember watching as a kid, gosh, what was the name of that movie? Was it just Susie Q? Do you guys remember that? Where the actress who played the Pink Ranger, she stars as Susie Q. She's basically a teenager who dies in a car crash in the 50s.
What the heck's that chip doing? Only been one Susie Q since I've been in Willow Valley. Killed out on Route 9, Window 55. She was an angel.
And then she comes back and essentially haunts a 17-year-old in the 90s because apparently he's the only one who can see her. Dude, I'm unlocking memories right now. I just remembered that scene where she's like getting ready. If I can find it, I'll like insert it. But she's getting ready. It's like the very beginning of the movie. And she smears on some lipstick that looks like the shade Punch in the Generation G lipstick from Glossier. Dude, memory unlocked. By the way, yes, I ordered a couple of things from Glossier, so I guess I'll be using those as well. And I also purchased the Olivia Rodrigo Pisces shade. It's so pretty. I posted a short where I'm trying this on and oh my goodness gracious, that is such a pretty shade. The formula is just right. Makes me want to cry. I also really liked Wish Upon a Star with Katherine Heigl. Jamie French actually reviews that one and it's so funny. By the way, I just put a little bit of this face glaze so that I can try to give the look of healthy, young, moisturized baby skin. I kind of feel like I'd like to somehow coordinate the eye look with my sweater. So maybe I want to do like a purple, like a pinky purple kind of situation here. I'm going to start with this kind of mauvey grayish shade and put that in the crease, and that is from Pat McGrath Divine Rose palette. Oh, one thing about Wish Upon a Star, like, was it just me or was that band from their prom, or it wasn't prom, right? It was like a winter something or other. But that band, Moonpoles and Caterpillars, dude, I remember I downloaded some of those songs from that band, LimeWire days. I think I want to try to stick mainly with these shades and see what happens. Oh yeah, the movie, the band, Moonpoles and Caterpillars. I loved those songs. Take care and don't go too far. Fashion from the 90s was something else. I know people are saying now that the 90s are tired, that everybody's over it. Not me. Wish Upon a Star had killer outfits. That polka dot outfit, the purple polka dot outfit that Katherine Heigl wears. 90s fashion, man. What a time to be alive. You know, one thing I just am not ready to go through low-rise jeans. Why would we want to do that? Why do we as a society need to do that? And like, look, nobody forces anybody else to wear anything, right? But yeah, so I'm using this shade from Magnetic Spirit palette from Rare. What other movie do I remember? Clueless. Like, of course we're gonna remember that one. That one's like a classic. What if I add some of this purple? Let's see how that works out. Dude, it always happens. Look at this. Why? Why is that happening to me? That looks terrible. Okay, I know it looks crazy. It'll get back to where it needs to be, okay? Just give me a minute. So another movie that comes to mind from the 90s, Jawbreaker. Those outfits were so cute. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop on some glitter. I don't know, I think about really bold, bright, sometimes neon colors when I think of 90s fashion. But I guess it more has to do with what style was more appealing to the person, or in this case to me. I guess that style for me was really, really appealing. How about My Date with the President's Daughter? Such a cute dress. I remember wanting one just like that. I'm pretty sure I had like a tank top of that same like velvety material. Wish I had a ring like the one from the movie. Anyways, I think I'm ready for base makeup. So, youthful skin. I'll use the rose ink. I can't put it down. My character, she'd be living in Chicago, why not? Yesterday I was at my parents' and I ended up going through a bunch of my old things. I ended up fishing out all of my little rings from back when I was a kid. I'm really glad too that I kept them. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that I'd be wearing them as a 32-year-old lady? If I'm in the 90s, I shouldn't necessarily bronze, right? But I'm trying to make my character fashionable and in the know. Okay, so now I'm just adding something about the one other thing that I guess I can add to my character would be in a band, right? And the type of music that the band would play would be similar to, this is gonna be awfully specific to people who grew up listening to music in Spanish, rock music in Spanish. Well, are they rock though? So I'm talking about La Oreja de Van Gogh. Like, I've been thinking about them all day today, and I was jamming out as I was trying to pump myself up for recording. And I just remembered how great La Oreja de Van Gogh were. They're like a pop rock group, or from Spain. I don't know exactly what area, but they formed such a huge part of my adolescence. I used to listen to them all the time. It's funny because, as I said, I was kind of jamming out to their music today. Songs that I had not heard for years, and I could still remember the majority of the lyrics. The name of the band translates to Van Gogh's ear. Yeah, like, what a freaking great name for a band, you know? Van Gogh's ear. Are you kidding? But yeah, so she'd be in a band like that. Maybe this is a terrible idea, but what if I end up adding on to her story? So I totally would. Oh, by the way, that was Cloud Paint in the shade Puff. It's such a pretty shade on me. I, for some reason, have been gravitating toward these kinds of pinkies. I just feel like they suit my skin tone. Okie dokie. Speaking of music, So I ended up purchasing Generation G lipstick in Punch, and then I got the Ultra Lip, the Olivia Rodrigo lipstick in Pisces. Man, my initial feelings on these two products and on these two very different formulas. So the Generation G lipstick is definitely doing what it says it's gonna do. It's kind of blotted. I do wish that there was just a little bit of balminess to it. However, I mean, I kind of understand that this is supposed to be like a matte, matte formula. It's a little bit drying, but girl, okay, let me wipe this off. I need to show you this. The shade Pisces in the Ultra Lip is divine. This is the first time that I try the Ultra Lip formula, and honestly, I totally approve. You can wear it really sheerly, or you can layer and it'll get just a little bit more saturated. I could sit here for hours and just keep applying this. This is so nice. So this makes me think of the Sephora collection formula that I very much love, but if you can believe it, the Ultra Lip is even more like balmy, moisturizing, glossy. Very similar though in the formulation. So if you like something that's got some slip to it without it feeling like it's running all over your face, cannot recommend the Ultra Lip more. Maybe she needs a little bit of highlight. So this is the About Face Light Lock Stick in Please Indulge Me. Yeah, dude. This is it, my friends. This is what I would look like if I were to insert myself in one of my favorite teen movies, or if I were to create a character of myself to fit within a teen movie from the 90s. I have to say, I'm very happy with this. I know it's a bit much, honestly. I mean, look at your girl's glittery lids. I think it's really cute. I dig it. It's so pretty. Look, I'm not here to convince anybody of buying anything. I just have to profess my love for this Ultra Lip. I did not know that the Ultra Lip was this beautiful, this comfortable, this juicy. And honestly, I'm super glad that I waited to try it for this shade. Everything that a Pisces could hope for. Hopefully this video isn't too much of a disaster. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing how I put together this pretend character. I don't think Latinas were represented at all in 90s movies. We're gonna name her Connie. Connie is short for Concepcion. Just putting it out there. My dad actually almost named me Concepcion, so I think it's fitting, right? And in an alternate universe, maybe I was named Concepcion and was a teen in the 90s in a band. You can go so many places with that. If it's not too lame, maybe I will do a series of like my character going to different places, vibing through life. Guys, thank you so much for hanging in there. I've been feeling not so great, and I think this is a really good pick-me-up. Now I feel cute. Now I just want to jam out to La Oreja de Van Gogh, which I think that's what I'm gonna do tonight. I don't know, take a gummy or something, just chill. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will subscribe if you want to hang out with me in the future. Let me know what your favorite movie from the 90s, if you have one. Let me know which one it is in the comments. And yeah, I will see you next time. Love you.